Hello everyone, this is Makiko from Reiki Lab. How are you today? Today I want to talk about why we are here. We mean human being here, time now, on this earth. Many of you came to me or asked the spirit guide or God, ascended masters, whoever. What is my purpose? What is my life purpose here on earth? Some people know intuitively, but some of us stop and wonder why we're even here. The answer is very simple. I'm just not sure you are ready to receive the answer, but I will tell you anyway, because you're here listening to this video. There's no coincidence. We are all here to save the universe. Crazy? Not really. Universe, the entire universe. I know you're saying, she's crazy. It took me a while to understand this whole mechanic of how all those things works. Now, I'm far from understanding everything clearly, but I know some of it, the tail end, a glimpse of the vastness and greatness of what we are or what we walk at. So every single one of us are so-called elite, the best of the best. We are selected and picked. In addition, we all volunteer to come down here, stand 2 feet on earth to save the universe. You could stop the video here and come back later, or you could keep listening to hear this craziness. So be my guest. So, why and how we're going to do that? It's actually, mechanic is quite simple. Start with loving yourself. It's very difficult, isn't it, for many of us, especially if you are light worker or love to serve others and tend to be harsh to yourself. So I give you an example. What happens if you don't love yourself and keep serving others or love others without taking care of you first? Let's say you're a mother. I am a mother of 2. And you have children. You love them dearly. And you have a certain expectation of what a good life is. So you try to get there, perhaps taking a job or you don't like it so much, or do certain thing and many more, so that your children will get what they deserve based on your standard or judgment, whatever. And you tend to not to take care of yourself. You put yourself second or third or fourth. Soon enough, you're not taking care of yourself. You're not putting the time set aside for yourself. You're not looking after yourself because you're too busy taking care of others. And if you're type of person, self-critical, you tend to judge yourself. You may not loving enough, doing good enough, so you tend to pour more energy to those loved ones. It's almost as if seeking approval from them, or you think you're just doing that because you love them, or this is supposed to be. Think of this energy imbalance, the person who receiving your love. Soon enough, they begin to feel the energy imbalance. It's so much energy coming toward them, but not enough energy is there, the person who are giving you love. Now, if this relationship continue in this way, it becomes a burden for those who are receiving your love. It becomes manifest into something completely unexpected at a certain point. These loved ones, supposed to be your children or whoever, will begin to say something against you, or something quite often opposite to what you expect. And you begin to feel, what I have doing wrong? Why they act this way? Because you're so self-critical, you begin to have all sorts of negative thought, or thought process that are not necessarily healthy for either. And you tend to say something like, how dare you say something like that? I sacrificed my entire soul and soul to have you this. Or, how can you say that? So many people are starving. You have everything you need. Why you say it or act like this way? Why you can't listen to me? Guess what? They never ask, correct? They didn't ask you to sacrifice certain thing, or they didn't want it to have your standard, do they? Or have you ever thought about it's a burden for them to be in love in that way? In this case, the love is conditioned. Almost everyone here experiences that. Many of our parents going through a hard time, hardship so-called. So a lot of time love is conditioned. So very few of us grew up with love without any condition. And the kids grew up that way, came with all the debt that they will never be able to repay. What kind of feeling those children would have? The parents giving the love, so much so that they will never be able to repay. Sometimes the love they never ask, the condition they never wanted. In contrast, if you, the person, you love yourself enough to take care of yourself first, you care yourself enough, you heal yourself first, you'll be able to love others because it's just a great addition. It's not the necessity, it's not a desire, so that there's no expectation. You love them because they are there. You love them because how they are, what they do. It doesn't really matter, because you love them because they exist here with you. So the person who is receiving your love is filled with love, and that's it. They know whatever they do, it's okay. However they grew up, it's also okay. Any scenario, any potential, anything, it's fine. And they do know that. Can you imagine to grow up in that kind of environment? Love is absolutely no string attached. Nothing being expected from you just because you are who you are. That is all enough because you are already perfect. Anything you do, it's just an addition to your greatness. It's been reinforced ever since you are born. And every interaction you have with your parents is clear and apparent. What kind of self-confidence, satisfaction you're giving to this child? It's unmeasurable. So how does that relate to saving the universe or to save Mother Earth? It's everything, because for you to love, for me to love myself, care enough to heal all parts of me, it takes courage, it takes a deep desire, it takes a lot more than you think. Inner knowingness, understanding of all different things, from external part and internal part. So how do you gain inner knowingness of wellness, well-being? Again, it's a simple mechanic. I'm not saying it's easy to do. Mechanic is easy. Here's what the mechanic is. To increase your inner knowingness is to connect to the planet you live on, Mother Earth. You connect with Mother Earth. You connect with her as if you are a rock, or you feel like being a rock, and you feel like as if you are a tree. Become a tree. Have a roots go down deep into Mother Earth's core. Expand yourself like a branch and become each piece of leaf and get the ample ray from sun. You become water, you become air, you become a bird, you become a frog, you become dolphin, fish. All the sentient being the Mother Earth carry and have on her skin. And feel Mother Earth's heartbeat. And be her in having a human being on a surface. All those building, cars, fuel that we use and dig. The mountain, volcano, river run through the continent. Feel that and connect with her, talk to her from your heart space to her heart space. It's a beautiful feeling. It will take some time for everyone to connect because we are so busy. So many things happen in your life that people don't even find 5 minutes or time to sit down and have a bite. But that's one way to do it. Connect with Mother Earth, the planet you live on. Then, after you ground yourself with Mother Earth, become one with Mother Earth, you open up your heart to the source of God through crown chakra. Receive the love, the light, the limitless source of light. Just imagine golden light shine through your crown chakra and receive again to your heart and feel the joy and love The best way to imagine is as if you're laying down on a beach, naked. Get the shower of sun, the ray of sun, and feel that energy every single skin. You don't need to do it if you don't want to. Just imagine. That is the love from the universe. Have those two energy sources, one from Mother Earth, one from high above the source. When two energy meet at your heart space, the inner knowingness will start. More you feel one with the source, this energy will unconditional love. More you embrace it, more energy your higher self will receive. Your higher self will use that energy and communicate to you through solar plexus and heart chakra. And then here you go, you know your whole purpose of being here and how your body react to this healthy energy and abundance that universe providing to you. And you start to understand how to take care of yourself, how to love yourself, and how to become one with Mother Earth and the source energy in the universe. By doing that, naturally, you are healing Mother Earth and the universe, every single person you interact. In an extreme way, if you are the person can do this as a daily practice, just you being here, healing the universe. Imagine that, how powerful that is, how powerful being you are. Can you do it? I lay out mechanic. It's not difficult. You don't need to go to school. You don't need to be a monk. You don't need to meditate hours every day. It's a practice and commitment and taking responsibility and taking your soul mission to heart. And I know you could do it. It's so fun to talk to you. I hope I see you soon. This is Makiko from Reiki Love. Good night.